Knocks it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Beyond the arc for three. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Stops it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Jay, there is no question the Nets have a long-term vision, and they are not breaking away from it.
That vision starts with Sean Marks, who's the GM of his team, and what he was able to pull this past year was pretty...
And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
And the finish. Slam dunk. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Brooklyn with the basketball. He connects, and all the time in the world. Too easy.
Man, he barely got that one off before the shot clock expired.
What you mean I can't join? You're not the leader of the team. Oh my God, Westbrook, yes, I'm the leader. And if I say you can't join, you can't join. Wait, KD, you the leader of the Warriors now? Oh my God, Westbrook, of course I'm the leader of the Warriors. Man, this ain't like the Thunder where you can push me around because I was too skinny to fight that.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Wait, KD, what the hell? I thought you said you're the leader of the Warriors. Oh my God, Westbrook, yes I am. You know what you said? Oh my God, Westbrook, you better understand.
Here comes the screen.
He's the leader of the Warriors. Oh my God, Westbrook, I meant to gotta tell you, I'm not the leader of the Warriors.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Another follow. No good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
I wouldn't even think twice. Are you okay? You watch my car too? Oh my God, check my YouTube. Oh my God, no brother. And your Warriors, any of y'all need your car washed? Oh, I mean, yeah. I need my car washed. Oh my God, when Stephen Curry said the Warriors, now you're not the Warriors. Why can't he get Warriors? KD asked Westbrook if he wants his car clean.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Russell into the front court. Down 8. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
D'Angelo Russell had to force that one, but it's no good. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. It's a big finish. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Yes, D'Angelo Russell missed his first. That one goes.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Russell had to rush that one, and it's no good. Jay. D'Angelo Russell, former #2 pick. He can be special. What's your prognosis for him?
Well, he has a chance to own Brooklyn this season and own New York City. Look at the signs of growth this young man has had over the last couple of years. He went through that situation in LA. He came to New York. It's a matter of time before you feel like D'Angelo Russell
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Nets have it. Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Oh, the defense has to be so deflated on this one. You played great D for 23 seconds.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Shakes free and hits.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Trying to cash in. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
And I love when great
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. Not that time.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Oh, Carter with the rejection. Tough make through traffic.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Russell with it up top. His guys currently down by 13. Not that time. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson sends it away. Love for 2. Count it for Kevin Love.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Won't go. Off the assist.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Slams it home on the putback.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Shot from the lane won't go. Lets it fly from long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
From long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
You got him. You got him.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
I got you. I got you. Trap.
Rebound taken in by the Nets. It was right there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Hey, double screen.
Gets to the basket and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Minus 40 seconds.
Substitutions, Cleveland. Subbing in for Brooklyn, number 1, Zachary Tubbs.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Oh, follows and finishes.
What are we gonna do?
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Cavs at the controls. Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
4-3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. In the slam.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
For three, had shot to rush that one, and it's no good.
Double team. Here we go. I'm here.
And counted at the rim.
The assist from number 8, Jordan Clarkson.
Can't miss those.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
He cut it him. He didn't cut him off. So we're playing better now, so in other words, bench and that tells you what should be playing.
Here's a chance from long range. He got it off in time, but that shot
Oh, I
no
should
good.
have did a pump fake.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good. And 2 points to the board.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted second round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Turns and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
From the outside, no good. John Henson rejects it. Jordan Clarkson pins it. Cavs have it. It's Clarkson with the slam.
Well, when you
Yeah,
play
how many assists do I? You only let me get 5 assists.
each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Beyond the arc for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down big. Going a launch beyond the arc. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Cruises inside for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oh, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The follow won't go either. Slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
That's up, baby. I got ball. Got some for him.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to... go down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here we go. Here we go.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
From long range, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, I had him going there for a second. And he finishes at the rim.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fun. Fundamentally sound.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Receive a free team poster. Even
God damn it.
Lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, I missed a short one there. Another follow. Stays out.
Forget it. Forget it. Double, double, double. Double. Let him out. Let him out.
Count the basket. At the rim. Long key from three-quarters court.
Call Corey
A
now.
very one-sided first half of basketball. As
Call
we are
Corey
at
now.
halftime, let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Almost! Alright!
Won't go. The Cavs secure the rebound. And a nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other...
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Screen coming. D'Angelo Russell. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nets have the basketball. Four, 3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And he throws it down. Nice finish for Kevin Love.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Levert with a shot, no good.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
The assist from number 0.
Shot from the lane won't go. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Russell can't fault the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Rodney Hood above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. D'Angelo Russell knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a